What is up, guys? It is your boy Brandon Groce, self-taught designer, and today we're going to be talking about what is a product designer versus a web designer. Very confusing concept. People use it all the time in our industry, so let's clear this up. So before we get talking, if you guys are new to this channel, my name is Brandon Groce. I'm a self-taught designer. I work with large brands such as Disney, Dannon, and Huggies. So with that, this channel is all about being the best designer you can be and getting paid like you should. So if you haven't already, like this video because you better learn something, and subscribe to this channel because we do some awesome stuff here and you will definitely up your game in the design field. So with that said, product designer versus web designer. Let's get into it. So very simply, these are terms coined by our industry. So let's break it down to what they are specified as and how they're used by people in our industry. So product designer, basically this is just a UI UX designer that works solely specifically on web-based products. Things like Facebook, Twitter, any online application you can think of, apps, what have you. Anything with a login, basically something you're interacting with online. Whereas a web designer is a little bit using the same skill set, UI, UX, but they're in semi-different field. So this is where, the tools, the skill sets are the same, but they're in two different fields. So whereas a product designer is focused on creating web products and apps, web designers are more so on the freelance side of things. So these are people that are making the mom and pop shop type websites, e-commerce, maybe medium-sized sites, more so on the freelance side of things. They can be large projects as well, but also, product designers are building large scale things with back ends, building those type projects that require, a larger team of a product designer, developer, project manager, etc. Whereas a web designer is more so of the project that is easily contained within a small subset of people or even a sole person that can carry out the tasks needed to create a website. So those are the two differences. Web, and literally it's the same skill sets, but they're used to mean different types of focuses. So for the product designer, same skills, UI, UX. They focus on building products such as the Facebooks, Netflix, the Twitters of the internet. Things you're interacting with online that require you to log in and that are basically online products. Things that are in your phone, apps, those type of things. That's why they're called product designers, because they have the skill set of a UX and a UI designer and able to create experiences needed for these type products. It's just, the title is just for what they specifically focus in with their skill set. Same thing with web designers. It doesn't mean they're lesser than, they can have the same type of skill set, but what they focus on building is what the title represents. So with that, guys, I just wanted to break this down because this is confusing. We do have a lot of titles in our industry nowadays. We have product designers, we have the UI, UX, we have the web designers, we have the full stack. So there's a lot of stuff coming out there, coming out here nowadays. So just wanted to clear up the difference for you for, what is a product designer, what is a web designer. Wanted to bring to you guys that nothing is really different except what they focus on, because they both require UI, UX skills, and even in some cases, coding skills. So with that, guys, hope this clears up any confusion. Drop in the comments what you think about all these names coming into our industry, like product designer, web designer, and full stack designer. What are your personal thoughts on these things? Drop that in the comments. And also, as always, if you're on Instagram, which I know hopefully you are as a designer, drop your tag down below. That is where my main interaction is with you guys on Instagram. I'm there every day, liking, commenting, and falling your asses because you guys make some beautiful stuff. So with that, drop your handle down below and I'll get to you on Instagram. Say hello. All right, guys, with that said, Brandon Groce, self-taught designer, out.